Physician Breanne Everett leads a very busy life. A plastic and reconstructive surgery resident at the University of Calgary, Dr. Everett took a leave of absence to found her own company, Orphyx Medical Technologies. During this time, she also enrolled in an MBA program at U of C. The company's first product, SeroSense RX, is a wearable device that lets diabetics know about peripheral neuropathy, a leading cause of leg injury and amputation. Welcome to Risk and Reward, NUTV's exploration of success and the stories of those who've achieved it. I'm your host, Pauline. Well, I'm in the office of Dr. Breanne Everett. Thank you, Dr. Breanne, for having me in your office. Well, I'd like to start by asking, what have you been able to accomplish from your post-secondary education up to this point?
I came from a background in biochemistry. That's what I did my undergrad in at McGill University. And then from there, I moved on to complete my MD through the University of Calgary. And once I was finished that, I moved on to start my surgical residency at the University of Calgary. And over the course of completing that residency, I started identifying some areas for need in terms of medical innovation. And so it was that really led to me co-founding Orphyx Medical Technologies as a vehicle basically to innovate these technologies that I was conceptualizing in the hospital system. After I'd completed my second year of training in my surgical residency, I went on to found the company. And over the first 2 years of running the company, I completed an executive MBA through the Haskayne School of Business. So basically all of my post-secondary education has gone into me acquiring a training in science and medicine, and then tying that into my business experience and business background to bring medical technologies to the fore.
Well, I guess another thing, and the question I'd like to add on is just how you're able to balance your medical and business responsibilities from the time that you were starting out Orphyx and doing your MBA.
So the first year of the company, from the time that the company was actually founded until I actually took the leave from my residency to do this full time, I was juggling my surgical training program with getting a company off the ground. And in doing that, it was quite clear that it was impossible to do both well at the same time. Like, they're both more than full-time roles. And so I struggled at the beginning. I found that a lot of the sort of foundational work that I was doing for the company was like in the very late hours of the evening or early morning, because I would be in the OR for the rest of the day. And so I, at that point, decided and I guess realized that in order to make Orphyx be as successful as possible, I had to take time from my residency and dedicate myself to the company fully. So it was about a year later that I ended up taking the leave. And in that way, I wasn't having to balance these two very, rigorous schedules at the same time. So my residency program has been very supportive of me taking this time and, seeing this company and the devices through to what they can be.
Well, aside from Orphyx, or if it is, you could bring matters in there as well, what would be your greatest achievement so far?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that I really view my role at Orphyx and Orphyx as a company as a whole as something that's definitely a work in progress. And we have a lot of goals. We have a very strong vision for the company. And we've been able to execute on a number of milestones to get us to where we are. But the biggest gain from this company is going to be in terms of actually making an impact on patients who are using the device. And so it's hard to say that, I'm proud of the milestones that we've achieved today in terms of creating a product that now can be put into clinical trials or used commercially. I'm proud of that, but I'm most excited about the potential in terms of what the device can do when it's actually out in the real world.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Breanne.
Worries, thank you.
And thank you. We've come to the end of our segment. Once again, Risk and Reward is all about overcoming all odds.